And a caution, and Jack William Miller is in the wall. And that is almost certainly going to end things and send Hauger to victory lane. Full course caution with 2 minutes to go on the clock, and it's gone away for Jack William Miller, who is running in 5th. It would have been a career best finish for him in his 2nd year in Indy Next. Best finish previously was 10th a couple of times.
Such a shame, only 2 laps to go. That's a real shame.
Dennis Hauger, the Andretti Global driver, an FIA F3 champion, 5 wins in F2, but said, I want to come to America. I want to get to IndyCar. Welcome to America. Dennis Hauger on debut wins in Indy Next by Firestone, taking the opener from St. Petersburg.
Nice work, guys.
Be surprised at all. It's what it looks like, as you say. The car sliding around as we have white flag. Last lap of the race here in St. Petersburg. Palou now with over a second advantage from Joseph Newgarden, who is falling back into the clutches of Scott Dixon. And guys, what a drive it has been from Alex Palou today, and from that DHL Honda and the whole Ganassi crew, overcoming so many difficulties earlier in the weekend.
And look, he's got a little bit of breathing room right now to Newgarden. He can't relax, certainly, but with only a handful of corners to go, only 1 real passing opportunity, Newgarden nowhere close enough to make it happen. But Dixon, he is trying to line something up here. This isn't over for second.
Oh,
so close.
Here he comes, up and on the inside of Joseph Newgarden. That's P2 for the 6th-time champion. A great move from Scott Dixon to take 2nd place. But Alex Palou, your reigning champion, the man they all need to beat, lays down a marker on the streets of St. Pete. Alex Palou wins the opening round of the 2025 IndyCar season, as Newgarden seemingly coasting to the line and apparently out of fuel.
Looks like Newgarden just made it there. Teams that definitely have some friction going towards the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500. White flag for Alex Palou.
The last lap of the race for Mr. Perfect, Alex Palou. What a job he has done. Kept his mind in the game all the way through, unflappable, and made it work when he needed to. James Townsend, what a drive from our reigning champion. He has been brilliant.
Look, before the race started, we sat in the truck, we were talking about it. You had a good feeling about Palou because of the tire wear. You know how gentle he can be, how precise and smooth he is on the wheel. But after that first stint, I was convinced Pato could do it. He was so good on his tires, had such a gap, but you can just never count this guy out.
I mean, they asked me before the race, who's going to win? And you want to look for excuses why it's not going to be Palou, but the body of work, the skill set, the execution, the methodical nature of his approach and that of his number 10 team is just so overwhelmingly convincing that this is the best right now. You simply can't pick anybody else.
He has been phenomenal. He is the man that they all have to beat. He is the man with the target on his back. The reigning champion, the best in the field, and once again, he has turned up and turned it on. Alex Palou with a drive of pure perfection and absolute brilliance. It has been 5 years since a driver has won back-to-back races at the start of the season, but Alex Palou will do precisely that. He won in St. Pete. He wins at Thermal. Alex Palou makes it back-to-back victories to start the 2025 season.
Let's go, boys! Oh my goodness! Thank you guys. You guys are the best.
I like that these two are that close and battling each other. There's a lot of pride on the line here. 2 young drivers, both with a year of experience in the IndyCar series, both on course for career best or matching best finishes. Good heart on board here from Stingray Robb. Shows the gap to those champions in front.
And I tell you, the pace that Stingray's running right now, if this race was 5 laps longer, you'd have a chance of finishing 8th, 7th, 6th, maybe even 5th. He's coming. He's a half a second, 3/4 of a second a lap faster than those guys.
1 lap to go. Look at the number of push-to-pass seconds that Kyle Kirkwood is going to take with him, although you can't take him anywhere.
Kyle Kirkwood told me in the lead up to this season how much he had worked on himself, on his body, on his mind over the winter. He was so unhappy not taking home a victory in 2024. He said that was the first thing that he wanted to correct this season. The second was consistency. He has had that for the opening 3 weekends, and here in Long Beach, he has been dominant and crushingly perfect. From pole position to the checkered flag, Kyle Kirkwood wins in Long Beach.
Great job. Made it crazy as always. Thank you guys so much.
Especially for Papa Savez and for Lucky Shoes, as rookies, well, I guess actually the podium right now is full of rookies, also kind of including Dennis there. He seems so complete, don't really see him that way, but any driver now who's got anything left, whether it's grip, push to pass, they are going to spend it all on this final lap.
Here we go, turn 5, last big opportunity.
And Hughes is not too far away. He still has 21 seconds of push to pass available. You heard it. Let's really use it here. But Papa Savez has some to defend, so that's going to negate it. Hughes is not close enough. A lockup, though, for Papa Savez. Hughes is not able to get it.
Yeah, he did a good job getting that back under control.
Miles Rowe is still there, hoping for any kind of a mistake, running in 4th. 2, 3, 4 is Gap Pearson just a little bit. Then Skeets, Taylor, Miller, Escoto, and Rowe, top 10. And way up ahead, final few corners, we will find Dennis Hauger, who won on debut in America 2 months ago at St. Petersburg. He is quickly becoming, for everyone else, the Norwegian nightmare. Dennis Hauger is 2 for 2 in America and has taken an early charge in the Indy Next Championship, winning at Barber Motorsports Park. Here's the battle for second. On debut, Evergore's Papa Savez, just 17 years old, has held off Lockie Hughes, Miles Rowe,
Oh my gosh.
and Josh Pearson.
VK has 1.5 laps to make the move, but Alex Palou is already on his final lap here at Barber Motorsports Park. Guys, he has been perfect.
Again, as he does, James, race after race, and Chip told us at the second race of this season, watch out, he's only getting better. And where we think he found improvement, outright 1-lap pace, just dominant this weekend.
I didn't believe him, but I mean, it's hard to deny what's happening here, coming to 3 wins in 4 races. Unreal.
As he comes to the Advanced Auto Parts checkered flag on the track where he won his first IndyCar race in his very first race with Chip Ganassi Racing, and wrote the first chapter of a book that has come to define the modern era of IndyCar. Mr. Perfect, Alex Palou, will do it again. Untouchable, undeniable, inevitable. It's going to be 3 wins from the opening 4 races for Alex Palou.
What a car.
And it's not over yet. There is VK tucked up behind Scott McLaughlin in the red and white car ahead of him. He has one final chance. I don't think he's quite gonna get there, but a 4th place for VK behind McLaughlin and Lundgaard. That is your podium. Palou, Lundgaard, McLaughlin. But VK, Renus VK, for Dale Coyne with a 4th place.
1 to go.
White flag.
Just under 2.5 miles, the opposite direction. Still crossing the famous yard of bricks. That's the goal. And Lockie Hughes is trying to get there first. Kyle Collette hoping for a mistake. Miles Rowe looking for his first podium of the season. Callum Hedge, Salvador de Alba, the top 5. And the championship leader coming in, but that is dwindled. Dennis Hauger hoping to come up with a little bit more.
Great recovery from Hauger. Great drive from Skeets. I mean, even for Collette, up 4 positions from the start. But Hughes, the man of the day. Start to finish, clean, no mistakes. Well, almost. Almost. We'll call it the little bobble, but beautiful, beautiful drive.
Much of this championship is about the opportunity to win a scholarship, to advance to the next level. It can guarantee you an entry into the Indianapolis 500 plus more. Lockie Hughes is one of those that reached this level from scholarship money, winning the USF Pro 2000 championship last year. In his rookie Indy next season, the 23-year-old from Australia has been on the podium in every race, and now he's broken through from his first win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Lockie Hughes is an Indy Next winner.
Nice job, man. Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Collette's gaining.
The exit out of this corner now is going to be huge. He's going to run out of time. You want to get the maximum slipstream. It's going to be close, Kevin.
Meanwhile, Dennis Hauger has taken the white flag as he continues to gap by more than 4 seconds now. So the best battle is for the final podium spot. Miles Rowe has gapped just a bit. He's in third in the black and red 99. It might be the battle for fourth. One more good chance coming up into turn number 7. Salvador De Alba running in fourth right now. 25-year-old from Mexico with Andretti is trying to see if he can get onto the podium.
These guys have been all over their push to pass. They're down to about 10 for each of them.
De Alba did have a couple of podiums last year. Collette is close. Is he close enough? De Alba will try to defend. Make him go the long way around.
There you go, back to that proactive move, right? He knew what he had to do there to be sure that he protected the inside.
That is snug. That's about as snug as you can get without making contact.
Yeah, that was going to be big.
It looks like Rowe is going to prevail for the final spot. De Alba is going to hold off Collette. Meanwhile, onto the main straightaway, Dennis Hauger continues his dominance. He's now 3 for 4 in 25 to reestablish some control in the championship. Hauger has won at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That's a good comeback, guys. Great car. Thank you so much.
I wonder if that one's going to be looked at as Palou takes the white flag.
White flag, last lap, as Palou begins his march towards the Advanced Auto Parts checkered flag. Guys, once again, what can we say about this guy?
Well, I don't want to say anything yet because I've seen things go wrong on the final lap. It's looking good, but I don't like to jinx it like that. I'm one of those guys that wouldn't put his hand up until you cross the line because anything can happen in motorsports.
5.5 second lead, and it continues to grow as Alex Palou hit the brakes one more time in turn 7. But Joseph Newgarden is not done fighting today. Makes a move there with Nolan Siegel. That puts Newgarden up to 12th.
Newgarden fighting his way back through the field. But this man, Alex Palou, once again has done everything he needed to do. He came into this weekend looking at statistics that were on par with some of the greatest this sport has ever known. We talk about the greats, the Unsers, the Andrettis, AJ Foyt. Alex Palou's record this season matches them all. He wins 4 from the first 5. Incredible.
Let's go! Thank you so much, guys. What a team! You guys make me look so good on track. Thank you.
He's given all the props to the team. Alex Palou is breathing rarefied air in the history of this great championship. Look at that, 1.2, his average finish. It is now the best start since AJ Foyt's incredible 1964 season. What a statistic that is.
Coming to the white flag. Will it be a first-time winner in Palou, or will Ericsson get redemption from 2023?
White flag is out for the driver from Barcelona, Spain. Alex Palou could be on for his first oval and his first Indy 500 as he comes off turn 2.
Little slide out of 2. He moves to break the toe from Marcus Marcus Ericsson. Ericsson has it all now in his hands. It is now or never for Marcus Ericsson. But Palou has the lead. Palou has the advantage. He told us coming into this weekend, if I don't win the Indy 500 in my career, it will be a career unfulfilled. He had, and the caution is out. Caution is out. Palou will win for validation, vindication for Alex Palou. He has won the Indianapolis 500.
Miller running in fifth, and Murray, Hughes, and DeAlba. Let's go for one lap, 1.6 miles on the city streets of Detroit. It's a great restart for Dennis Hauger. Colette is pedaling, and they're fanning out behind, trying to manage and find a position. Miller has all kinds of damage. Hughes is charging through to the inside, the 26 car, trying to stay and salvage some points in the championship.
Flag.
That's Murray, the 2 car, also has damage. Hughes is going to get another spot. Hughes can end up in the top 5. Meanwhile, Colette's still in range. Hughes and Murray make contact. Hughes is through. Miller is still going. DeAlba is in the wall. His comeback drive ends. Let's focus back up at the front. Halfway home, more than halfway home in this final lap. Colette by 2 car lengths. Stretching it, 3, 4, 5. Couple of turns to go. Back up the hill. The Norwegian nightmare continues to dominate 2025 with 3 and 5 tries. Hauger is 1 on the concrete of Detroit.
There's the white flag. The next flag he sees will be the Advanced Auto Parts checkered flag. What a day he has had, but it is not over. Not by a long shot in the fight for the podium places. Power and Herter over 3rd, and look at the exit for Will Power now. He needs a good exit. He has a little slide. He will have to use his push to pass. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Draining it on the straight. Will Power will have a look at Colton Herter, who will keep it on the inside. Braid as lake as he dares, and Power finds no way through. Herter's defense is stalled.
It's so hard to pick your breaking point from Colton Herter's position on the inside. You know that Will's behind with that push to pass, but a great job from the driver of the 26.
The last All-American top 3 in IndyCar was back in the year 2020. We're going to have one here today. But what about this man? Kyle Kirkwood is the king of the streets.
Checkered flag, winner, winner. Awesome strategy, awesome pit stop, man. We had to work for that one.
This championship is wide open, and there's 1 lap to go for Lockie Hughes.
And this is a huge statement for Lockie to show all these IndyCar teams that he can win on road courses and he can win on ovals, and that should not be understated how important it is.
Lockie Hughes said, I didn't get the most out of qualifying. I didn't know how much grip was available in the tires. I should have started better than 5th. He's charged forward, picked up 2 in the lap that got him to the lead, and on his oval debut in Indy Next, Lockie Hughes is very much back in the championship, winning at Worldwide Technology Raceway.
Hey, boys! Hey, whoa!
White flag. 1 lap to go until we see the Advanced Auto Parts checkered flag, and Kyle Kirkwood leads the way. The man who, other than Alex Palou, is the only driver to have won races this season.
Here comes Rasmussen. Here he comes.
Street tracks as Rasmussen does take a look at O'Ward, but O'Ward gets to the inside of Kiffin Simpson. It will be Kyle Kirkwood, who has only ever won on the streets.
Baby, let's go,
no
boys.
more. He is an oval winner. Kyle Kirkwood wins again. A phenomenal drive.
Go, boys. Great race.
This is Super. He'll be reminded, focus on the task ahead. Look ahead. 1 lap to go, 4 miles for Kyle Collette, who won once last year as a rookie in America at Mid-Ohio. This is the first time he's led a lap since last year at Mid-Ohio, but he has been knocking on the door all season. 4 podiums already this year, 3rd in the championship, trying to stay within range. And Josh Pearson in 3rd, looking for his best career finish.
I don't know if Lockie's running a little less downforce, or he's getting good exits, or perhaps both, but he is putting pressure late on the straights into those braking zones. Did you guys observe that as well?
I did, and we're going to see another one right here. I knew it was coming. This is desperation level 10 coming up. Here's the over-under, switch back, and a job done for Lucky Hughes. Lucky Hughes on that one.
Hughes is through with an opportunity for a podium position on the final lap. Pearson goes sliding by in 4th. He might have one more chance coming up into Canada Corner, turn 12. And now Kyle Collette can think about that through the carousel. One more long straightaway. It took 15 laps working on Dennis Hauger to try to get there. He was within reach. There's no push to pass available for anyone in this race today. So he had to simply get it done with the pace of his car. He pulled off the fastest lap of the race. He's even bettered that since then. 4/10 faster than anyone else. There's been a long line of Brazilian superstars in IndyCar. Kyle Collette is hoping he will be the next. He's now a winner in 2025. Kyle Collette has won at Road America.
Finally. I miss this feeling, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What a weekend. Let's keep going. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Mike. Everyone. Amazing job. Woo!
There'll be lots of people around here raising a red Solo Cup to this guy. If he can hang on for one more lap, it'll be party mode in Elkhart Lake.
White flag means one thing. It is 1 lap to go until the Advanced Auto Parts checkered flag. And Alex Palou, as he has done on so many occasions this year, has a clear track ahead of him and 1 lap to go.
And if he does it, if he pulls off this last 3 miles of racetrack, it'll be his 6th win on the season, and we will still have only 2 winners over the first 9 IndyCar races this year. Hasn't happened since 1980. This guy, the other driver that's won 3 times so far this season. Just incredible.
And not just dominant from 2 drivers, dominant from 1 engine manufacturer, Honda, winning all 9 races. If Palou can hang on, we haven't seen that for a very long time either.
But what a drive it has been. What a strategy he has employed, has his team employed today.
And think about how many crazy moments Palou's been through mid-pack on restarts with Will Power and Kyle Kirkwood earlier, that moment of the race that we showed you. Always figuring out how to make high percentage decisions, protecting his equipment, delivering exactly what his team needs.
It's been 50 years since a driver won 6 of the first 9 races. That was 1975. The driver was A.J. Foyt. We talk about the hangover after the Indy 500, which he won with aplomb. Did he disappear? Did we forget about him? You bet we didn't. Alex Palou, championship leader, wins again. It's 6 from 9 in 2025.
Overtake and push to pass
to go.
that they have available.
We'll be right here next time.
There's the white flag. Just over 2 miles remaining in this 2¼ mile track for Dennis Hauger. The gap is 3.5 seconds on Kyle Collette and Lockheed Hughes. Top 3 in the championship trying to stay close, but Hauger wants to get this one done as quickly as possible. Kyle Kirkwood won 10 races in 2021's dominant season. Greg Moore also won 10 back in 1995. Hauger might be able to think about that. It would be 5 and 8. The best start to a season since 2007. for Alex Lloyd. The Namo car has been hooked up on rails this weekend. From pole, fastest lap, never challenged at the start or on a restart. Norway's Dennis Hauger continues to dominate the American racing scene. And Hauger is now 5 of 8 in Indy Next in 2025. Dennis Hauger wins in Mid-Ohio.
Yeah, great race. Great management there at the beginning and really strong pace. Whoa! Nice.
Into the dirty air, white flag, one lap to go at Mid-Ohio. Alex Palou has got to put it all on the line to take the win away and deny his teammate Scott Dixon. Look how close he is. Look how tight they're getting on the run down to 2.
And here they come to the keyhole. What does Dixon do this time? He goes low and Palou goes high.
Running down the hill one more time. Dixon on the button. Palou on the button. Probably one really good opportunity for a pass remains. And it's on the run down into this corner. There is no way through for Alex Palou unless Dixon now makes a mistake. But he is too wily. He is too experienced. Right from the start of this race, Dixon said, we're going to two-stop it. We're going to throw the Hail Mary. We're going to make the impossible possible. We're going to make the strategy work. Alex Palou has made an uncharacteristic mistake and has handed the victory to Scott Dixon, but Dixon had to make this work. It's a 21st straight season with a victory for Scott Dixon. What a brilliant win.
Is about to see the white flag. He has less than a mile to go to become a first-time winner in Indy Next. Rowe still has some traffic. Now a little bit of clean track up ahead. The 25-year-old from Georgia who now lives in New York City, won 11 times in the USF Championships, including a scholarship, including a title. But Miles Rowe is now a winner in the top step of the IndyCar litter. Miles Rowe has won in Indy Next on the oval at Iowa Speedway.
Let's go. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. That a boy.
Pato Award rounds turn 3. It's now or never for Joseph Newgarden. He has one lap to put the move on his old rival. Has a look up the inside into 1. Award has it covered. Exit of 2. It's now or never for Joseph Newgarden to deny Pato Award a historic win on the occasion of his 100th victory. His centenary run will be capped off with success. Pato Award wins at Iowa.
Alex Palou has traffic. Graham Rahal there. Really going to slow up Alex Palou. This could give Dixon a chance on the final lap.
Is this what Scott Dixon needs? We are on the last lap. Palou has struggled with traffic all the way through the day. Dixon senses an opportunity. Dixon looks to take a move, but Palou has it covered. Palou will lead his teammate home. It will be a Ganassi 1-2. Alex Palou will take the victory in Iowa. The run continues. Only his second career win on an oval for Alex Palou, and my word, he had to work for it today.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Oh, and we have...
And Rosenquist.
Yeah. And that is down at turn 10.
Guys, 3 to go. That might be all she wrote.
I don't think you're wrong.
2 to go now. He's crossed the line.
And what a sigh of relief for Kiffin Simpson. He had just made a little bit of a bobble there in the S's in the final few corners. And as the caution is out, it'll be 1 to go at the line.
Unless they can get themselves going. And even if they do get themselves going, I think you're right, Hinch. That may be it. Oh, and Rosie, it's just that front wing has been hanging on by a thread all race. I can't believe that Rosenquist actually managed to take it as far as he did.
I think it was a mistake on the power. Let's listen.
Looks like he lost the front end.
Yeah, lost the rear, started going wide, got on the brakes. Really nothing for Siegel to do. He was just trying to hunt him down, set up a pass into turn 1.
Yeah.
Victory for Pato O'Ward on the streets of Toronto.
Great job in the pit. That's how you recover.
Is what I think is the closest Dennis has been in a long time.
It's not quite done yet. Colette cannot relax as we see the white flag. About 2 miles to go here at Laguna Seca. Dennis Hauger still pedaling, trying to get to 6 wins on the season to take another step towards the championship. Worst case scenario, though, it has been maintaining and controlling the championship points as they run plus 81. But Kyle Collette trying to stay alive. He would move into second in the championship. Turn 6 coming up here. One more run to the corkscrew. Last best chance to make a pass into this famous section where Alex Zanardi got by Brian Herta in the 90s for one of the most famous wins in motorsport. Collette is through clean here this time. And just a few more corners to go. HMD Motorsports. And Kyle Collette trying to keep their championship hopes alive today. One more turn. Hauger is right there on the gearbox. It's a drag race to the finish. Collette headed back up the hill is going to win at Laguna Seca. Kyle Collette, win number 2, moves to second in the championship.
1 lap to go. It will be over the line. Oh my goodness, Herta's got a good exit. He's had a great exit.
It looked like he did, and then
he kind of didn't.
Yeah, he got wide maybe on that exit curb and struggled to get the rear traction. Now he's going for the lunge.
And he's used up all of his push to pass, trying to make up for that little bubble, that little wobble on the exit of 11. Trying to hang with Lundgaard, trying to put the move in on this final lap here at Laguna Seca, where Alex Palou has looked utterly imperious from the get-go. Has tempered the storm and has ridden this race out absolutely beautifully. We came into today asking whether Pato O'Ward could mount the challenge for the championship. It is a championship which Alex Palou has led from day one, and with this kind of a performance puts one hand firmly back onto the Asta Challenge Cup. Stand back and admire him. Stand up and applaud him. He has been perfect. What a performance. Utter perfection once again from Alex Palou. 8 wins in a season. Sensational. Hands off to Lundgaard and Herta, who complete the podium. A brilliant drive from the McLaren man in second.
Slighted there as we see the white flag coming up. One more to go for Kyle Collette. How about Niels Colin running in 6th? We've talked about him before. Made a big jump from F4 type racing. A little bit of Formula Regional, not necessarily any results. Not a lot of car racing experience when he came to America last year. But he is coming off a 5th place finish on the oval at Iowa and is running 6th here today. Niels Colin is figuring it out.
He is, and that's what we love about racing in North America in general. You go from a super short speedway like Iowa to a road course like Laguna Seca, so much elevation change, and we were optimistic that this championship battle was going to continue. Kyle Collette has been perfect this weekend.
Kyle Collette has led every lap this weekend. The championship looked like it was all but over with Dennis Hauger in control. But Collette has cut it more in half to go from 3rd to 2nd over the weekend. And the championship is very much back in play. Kyle Collette sweeps the weekend, dominates Laguna Seca to go back-to-back and win in Indy next.
Yes! Let's go.
More radio communication about push to pass and how to use that. And honestly, Kevin, he could spend it this entire lap. He's still got 49 seconds left.
And we are under 2 miles to go. White flag, one last chance on the backstretch coming up for Kyle Collette. It's going to take a mistake by Dennis Hauger. And they have been few and far between in an impressive debut in America. 5-time winner in F2. Thought about IndyCar, but realized it would be best to learn the tracks, to learn oval racing, and do an apprenticeship. The season started and looked like it might be a walkaway, winning 4 of the first 5 races to take a commanding lead in the championship. But Kyle Collette has been on a charge. He had a perfect weekend at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca to carve that championship gap in half. And Collette won the pole this weekend. But an answer for Dennis Hauger, who fights back to win from 3rd to 1st. Hauger tries to reestablish some control in the championship and wins at Portland. 2 to go.
Mega. Oh, yes! Mega car, guys. Come on, that was nice. Woo!
Good job, man. This would be a great result
All right,
and jump him
white flag, no pressure.
up to 6th position.
Echo me.
The call is no pressure. And yet pressure is what has been on Will Power's shoulders from the very first race of this season. Question marks from the preseason into the first race and at every round of this series. Is this his final year with Penske? He himself does not know. But with the drive of a champion today, Will Power asks the question, oh captain, my captain, dare you drop me? Dare you get rid of the man who has led this team year after year, who has more poles, who is faster than any driver in the history of this series, who will win once again? Will Power returns to victory lane and puts Penske back on the top step of the podium.
Oh, good job, boys, all weekend. Very good job, very good job.
Lundgaard home second, and while the day belongs to Power, the year belongs to Palou. Alex Palou is a 4-time IndyCar champion.
Nice. That is peak form.
He's even good at donuts.
Anytime you do one rotation and the left rear matches the first circle, that is the surgeon getting it done in the operating room.
Not
Let's go, guys! You guys are the best. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for making me a 4-time IndyCar champion. Woo! Thank you.
Good job.
Relative ease, and that is the white flag right there.
1 more to go. We could see our 5th winner in 2025, and a new champion could be crowned. Salvador de Alba has not won at this level before. He was fighting the presumptive champion, got by him at the end of the very first lap, has controlled, including through a restart. The lead is comfortable.
Yeah, Salvador,
it's over a second.
Winner.
A new first-time winner, Salvador de Alba, wins at the Milwaukee Mile. And Dennis Hauger is an Indy Next champion with a scholarship to head to IndyCar.
Yeah, man.
And it's 1, 2, 3 for Andretti. De Alba leads them all. They're still fighting for spots. D'Orlando and James Rowe, and D'Orlando gets the spot at the line to get to 8th.
Went back to the tail end of the lead lap cars, and he had to do all of his work on the racetrack.
Coming into this weekend, there was a feeling that we could have a first-time winner. And it's going to be one of the most electrifying drivers that we have in the NTT IndyCar Series. He's a USF 2000 champion. He's an Indy Pro 2000 champion, an Indy Next champion. And with one corner to go, Christian Rasmussen is now an IndyCar race winner. Sensational. Bravo. Bravo. 25 years old.
Yeah, you just won it, brother.
But they had some branding on the car this weekend to start it. But the party is about to get started, and it's going all the way down to Broadway for Miles Rowe, white flag, looking for his second win in the series. To let everyone know, I'm ready to start thinking about the Indy 500 and IndyCar, even if there is another season, to come back and try to win a championship. Miles Rowe from 9th to 1st. Rowe is a winner at Nashville Superspeedway.
What an awesome race.
Great
What a great
job, buddy. Great job. Awesome.
It's over. It's over.
I love you guys. Let's go.
Keeps the position for now. It is 2 to go, and every position still up for grabs. The final lap of the race. Joseph Newgarden leads. The gap over Alex Palou is minuscule. Simpson defends from McLaughlin, but Joseph Newgarden will awaken from what has been a nightmare year to the most beautiful dream. It will be a win at home in Nashville for Joseph Newgarden.
Not all so bad.
And I believe McLaughlin got Simpson at the line.
That's another win. That's 11 years in a row for you with a race one. Great job. Great job, Tyler.